First video in 2026. Yeah, we're gonna start off real strong. You already know. A lot of y'all don't know. This new year marks my 1 year sewing journey. I started January 1st, 2025. Yo, yeah, we came a long way. You got 1 year, man. It's only the Genesis. Hit that subscribe button, follow my socials so you don't miss anything. If you like any of these products, I post all of them on my website, GenesysUpcycled.com. We got free shipping in all 50 states in the US and international shipping. Shout out Germany. They've been crushing it, but obviously it's all love to everybody out there. So we're gonna get right into this video, man. Let's go. It's a small detail, but it can add a lot, or it can fix a hole, or it can make a deeper pocket, better pocket, whatever you want, man. All right, first things first, we're gonna take out these reinforcements, whether it's rivets, grommets, rivets or bar tacks, because mine specifically was bar tacks. If you got bar tacks like mine, you could just seam rip it from the inside. It's way easier, trust me. Same thing for the belt loop, because it is attached to the pocket, so attack it from the inside and then take that out as well. Take the waistband out and side seam. And if you have rivets, go get some pliers, go rip them out, just like on my how to sew zippers in the grommets video. By the way, you are gonna need a pattern, but I'll teach you how to make a pattern with what we have already. So make sure you save that pocket lining and keep it intact as best as you can, because we can just trace it and make our own pattern. You can save it for later. Use some parchment paper or some pattern paper. Now we're gonna get into the customization. You can make these pockets deeper. You can make them shorter if you want. You can make them wider. You can change the fabric. As you can see, I'm using some digital camo, and on the inside, it's a whole different kind of camo. I don't even know how to explain it. It looks fire though. This really adds some details that a lot of people don't really add unless you make it by scratch. And if you never did this before, it also teaches you a lot of skills, different types of stitches, pattern making. If you're planning on making your jeans from scratch, maybe in the future, this is good practice for you. Learning basic assembly. But anyway, we're gonna trace this pattern out. Like I said, try to keep it intact as best as possible. If not, you can just do basic measurements. As you can see, I'm just placing points and then later lining them up, utilizing all my tools, rulers, curved rulers, and building that shape. You can get a pack from Michael's or any craft store of all the tools you need for like patterns or anything. So, and it's pretty cheap too and clear. They're clear so you can see everything through. I put a line directly in the center just so we know where the fold line is to make them edges line up. And you can rip the original pocket facing, or you could just make your own. I cut this out, right? And then I went right over to my iron and I just ironed that fold line that I was just talking about. When doing this, I like to iron it right away because you want that fold line. You want to keep that shape because we're gonna have to fold it on that line later anyway. We're just building that shape and utilizing the iron. All right, now we're gonna go over to the pocket facing. We can add the coin pocket right away. Boom. We have that little curve on that pocket facing. We gotta go over to the serge and serge that up, or cross stitch, zigzag stitch, whatever you wanna call it. Get that done. And then line it up with the corresponding piece. You might have seen I marked mine left, I marked mine right. Just make sure it's lined up in the spot in the top right corner or top left corner. And we're gonna sew all around this pocket facing, really close to the edge. You can see now how it's coming together, right? In sewing, we all know the iron is our best friend. We gotta start hitting the iron on the base pair of denim. And even the pocket, you can iron that up. For the first stitch is gonna be directly on that pocket arc. And make sure it's the right side before you start stitching. The best way to know is just put that pocket lining underneath the jeans and see if the pocket facing matches. All right, so to stitch this, make sure that pocket facing is facing down, right? And line those two edges up that we just ironed up. Should lay nice and precise. We're just doing one stitch close to the edge. All right, so you can see how it's attached now. We're just gonna lay that pocket lining inside the pair of jeans now. Now, after you flip it, manipulate the fabric a little bit. Make sure it's sandwiched up, but you can't visibly see the lining from the outside. Then again, we're gonna hit it with the iron. Make sure everything's laying nice before we start sewing up. We're just gonna do 1/3 of an inch and then another one closest to the edge and just go around that arc. If you're new to this, it's pretty basic, but just take your time and make sure you're stretching that fabric and making sure the fabric underneath, well, the lining isn't getting bunched up. That's why I say you always gotta iron. Now I did something similar when I did the how to upcycle the tote bag video. So you should go check that out. It's a pretty good video. All right, once you did that double stitch, you can see how the pocket is shaped now. Now we gotta close this pocket up, right? So you can flip it inside out, you can clip it, you can pin it, and then just sew along that edge, and then we're gonna serge it or zigzag stitch if you don't have a serger. I just got the serger for Christmas. I love it. Oh my. It's a merger, what is it? Margar. Yeah. This is a game changer. I'm blessed. Also, I forgot to mention, if you're making bigger or wider pockets, it's okay if it extends outside of that outside seam. If your measurements are a little bit off, it will be okay, because you know the seam. We're gonna seal it up anyway, but I just wanted to point that out. All right, we basically got everything together, right? But it's still not laid correctly on the fabric, so we don't want anything to shift when we do the outside seam and the waistband. So we could just stitch on the top along that. It will be hidden anyway from the seams and the waistband, and it will add a little extra reinforcements. And now we can assemble this back together. Just 2 more steps. We could do that outside seam. I just added a flare real quick. I also have a how to sew flares video, because I do it a little differently. I have a few methods that I described in the video. That's kind of my plan. Continuing this year, I want to keep making these tutorial videos, so I could be like, go back to that video, go back to this video. Like I just want to have it all and then keep doing and making new stuff, working with patterns. So I see a lot of potential in this year. I want to start collabing with people. I know I'm yapping right now, but like I barely talk to you guys. I also want to start my second collection. I did my first one. I have a video about it. I also like to document all my work. So we're gonna, we're gonna plan about that. A lot of new products to the shop. Yeah, so give me some suggestions. What y'all want? I can make more bags or jean jackets. It doesn't have to be just denim, but I definitely want to dive deep into other stuff involving fashion. Maybe some shoe reviews or even designer reviews, anything. So, but I mainly want to keep this channel towards creating. You know what I mean? But you can dive deep into other stuff. And then simply add that waistband and we're good to go. Oh, wait, no. We have the belt loops. All right, so we're gonna have to iron these pockets because we're gonna add stitching right through the top layer from the belt loop, so it doesn't move or anything. Just like I said, reinforcements. So yeah, just iron it up, make sure there's no creases or anything. You took out the rivets, go add some more rivets or add some bar tacks. Just make sure there's extra support on these threads and for your garment. But yeah, that's pretty much it, pretty simple, but you can learn a lot from it. So this is how they turned out. This is what the pockets are looking like, and this is what it looked like before. This is what it looks like now. Big change, big change. It's a small detail, but it can add a lot. Or it can fix a hole, or it can make a deeper pocket, better pocket, whatever you want, man. And this is what the actual piece looks like. It's gonna be on the shop. You already know, GenesysUpcycled.com. You could check it out. Also, let me know in the comments if you want the video on how to dye distressing only on a pair of jeans. I also made this other one that's wax denim. You can go and click my last video if you want about the wax denim, but yeah, so I cooked up these two. It's a great start to the year. Like I said, hit that subscribe button, follow on my socials, and keep grinding this year. This is the beginning, man. It's the beginning. Make it worth something, man. So I'm going to see you in the next. We out.